Around 140 years ago, in 1884, today's Namibia was declared a German colony by the German Empire. Trying to build a colonial base of power in comparison to other European powers, German colonialism started relatively late, but it still became part of the scramble for Africa. Germany, as a newly unified nation, sought to assert its power through imperialism, competing with established colonial powers like Britain and France. Colonies were valuable for raw materials and markets, with German Southwest Africa focusing on agriculture, mining, and trade. Additionally, German Southwest Africa provided strategic advantages for controlling trade routes and securing military positions.
The first encounters between Germans and indigenous groups like the Herero and Nama were tense. The Germans sought to control land and resources, leading to conflicts with local populations. The Herero and Nama uprising was caused by harsh German colonial policies like land theft and forced labor. As the German authorities became more oppressive, the Herero and Nama people, who were suffering really bad, grew resentful and angry. The uprising began in 1904, led by Herero chief Samuel Maherero. The Herero initially had some victories against German settlers and troops. However, the Germans responded with extreme violence, burning villages and killing many rebels. The Nama, led by Jan Bloem, joined in but faced similar harsh treatments. The fighting caused heavy casualties on both sides. German leaders, especially General Lothar von Trotha, used brutal tactics to crush the uprising. In 1904, von Trotha ordered the extermination of the Herero people, leading to mass death from starvation, disease, and exposure as they were forced into the desert. The Nama suffered similar losses. By the end of the conflict, thousands of Herero and Nama had died, making this one of the first genocides of the 20th century.
The end of the German colonial rule in Southwest Africa is near. Germany enters World War I in 1914, and its military is weakened. South Africa, as part of the British Empire, declares war on Germany. South African troops invade Southwest Africa in 1915 and occupy the colony. After the occupation, in 1919, the Treaty of Versailles ends World War I and enforces Germany's defeat. Germany loses its colonies and is required to make reparations payments. But as we know, former German Southwest Africa today is Namibia, not South Africa. Namibia becomes independent in 1990 after decades of resistance against South Africa. The legacy of German colonial rule and the resulting social and political conflicts remain crucial to the country's identity and history.